Common, hip-hop star Common, believes that Dallas Cowboy owner Jerry Jones is exhibiting a slave owner mentality. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and confess. Common and no black man in this country knows anything about being owned by a slave. It's one of those statements we need to remove from our conversation. We like to say slave mentality. We love to say how somebody treating us like a slave. We don't know. We ain't even witnessed it. But we love to throw that around as an impactful way to discredit someone. The last time I checked, the boss at your job gets to dictate the rule. Every job I know where you work for someone else and not for yourself, you have to adhere. Now, why we are not slaves, Common, is because you actually can quit your job. See, slavery, you couldn't quit. And if you mentioned quitting, if the foreman on the slave plantation thought you might be thinking quitting, he might snatch you and hit you with that whip. So when you say slave, cowboy players are not slaves. They have a boss, just like their uniform or the time that they can get there, that in his work area, these guys can take a knee at the mall, they can take a knee outside in the parking lot by their car and anywhere else. But in his job, he's saying he's considering instituting the rule. As I have said the last two shows, the NBA has the rule where they have to stand. The NFL is thinking maybe that's just the way to go. But for you to label anyone, as I said yesterday, with some of these terms, nobody wants to be called a rapist at any point. Not even the rapist. Racist, sexist. Nobody wants these labels. Now you're throwing around slave owner because Mr. Jerry Jones has decided that his employee, he's going to require a certain act. So let's stop with the slave master mentality.